Anyways, what is up, everyone? I am back with some more Persona 5 Royale, and this time I'm going to be trying something a little bit different. Right now, it's just going through all the notifications of things that just happened. So this time, I'm going to try putting myself in like a private party, so that way it lowers gameplay audio, but yet still keeps my audio the same, and so that way hopefully my voice is being shared a little bit louder, so that you can hear me properly. I'm gonna try for this one, not sure exactly how it's gonna work, but anyways, I am sorry for like the sudden end to the last one, although we were getting close to the 1 hour mark anyways, so it's not like it was that huge of a deal, but
I can feel it.
anyways, I basically stopped immediately as it happened. You know, my internet cut out, which it usually does that at least once a day, although it was a little bit later than it usually did, but whatever. Anyways, I'm gonna continue from where I was, and I'm sorry for the sudden end to it. I did not mean for that to happen. Obviously, I basically had no control over that.
Focus.
Okay, that's to that. Right, before I do that, should help with that.
It's somewhere.
Alright. Perfect timing for me to be able to come back here and get this piggy bank that's over here. Fart noise. Yeah, they're annoying, but whatever.
This is...
O plus H equals 10. So O plus H equals 10. So, we're getting into calculations now? Good grief. Good morning. This entrance is strictly for Kanashiro's Bake employees. For entry, please display your key card and pay 20,000 yen.
What do you want to do?
What should we do? I don't think we should have to pay Kanashiro. Okay.
For real?
Seriously? Did you even have the cash for that? Oh. Whatever, basically just another way for me to get to here. So I could pay, get here quickly. Ooh. Foreign page number 6. Alright, so L equals U plus, okay. L equals U plus G and D equals G. it's like algebra or something. I'm getting confused. Panther, this is really just simple addition.
It's somewhere.
Right, back to here.
I can feel it.
You know, I'm not gonna ignore something being open like that.
Treasure chest.
So this is our 4th pin device. The code this time is gold. That's pretty straightforward. I expect it's the same pattern we've followed so far. We'll need to decode that word into numbers. I believe you're correct. I only hope we can do it so with the hints we currently have on us. Alright.
Hey.
So gold. So G equals D. G. Alright, so G equals P, P equals I equals 1. R equals. Oh, that doesn't help me. L plus H equals 10, so H is 2, so that makes O 8. L, which equals U plus G. U equals A, which is 3. G equals. So that's 4. And D equals G. G equals P, which is 1. Enter. Yeah, we got it right again. This gold sheen. Again? This is the fruit of all my hard labor.
What was that?
He thinks robbing people is something to celebrate? That guy needs to get his brains checked. With this much, I will be invincible. Omnipotent. I've changed. I'm no longer the person I used to be. The person he used to be? What could have happened to make him so distorted? I don't know, but no matter what kind of past he had, his actions are unforgivable.
You're right.
That's right. Now, if my detections are accurate, that should have been the final mechanism. Alright then, let's head back and check out the vault.
What do you want to do?
We know where it is, so going back should be easy. What do you think, Joker? It's right there. I've pretty much gotten everything. Alright. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna do this. Sometimes I recommend doing things like this, especially after going through all of that complication stuff or complicated things. It's best to just come back and then quickly save. So that way I don't have to worry about doing that all over again. Not like it would really matter since I have it all written down, so I can honestly just type the code straight away. But I'd rather not have to worry about doing that all over again. Alright, so now I can talk to On.
Hey.
What could be Kanashiro's treasure? Maybe it's just even more money.
Yes.
It took us no or it took yeah, I was going to write it the first time. So it took us no small effort, but our path is finally clear.
Not bad.
Queen was right on the money. I expected nothing less from the brain of the Phantom Thieves.
All right, let's go. We still have work to do.
That is right on. And the best part is I also still have 3 weeks, because I went on the first frickin' day. Although I would have talked to Maruki, but he didn't want to talk to me, so I was like, okay.
Whoa!
Hey, this is an elevator, yeah? So, a way down really did show up. You're like some kind of prophet, Queen. It's mostly thanks to that notebook. We wouldn't be here if it weren't for that. More importantly, did you hear all those things Shadow Kaneshiro was saying?
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, I was wondering about that. Didn't he seem kind of insecure or something? Exactly, he kept bringing up how rich and powerful he wants to be. So if he's insecure about that shit, he thinks he really just some poor weakling, huh? Maybe by thinking he was going to be a strong, wealthy man, he convinced himself it was true.
No.
I wonder. Well, we will discover the truth for ourselves when we change his heart. Let us hurry, Joker.
I can feel it.
Ring around the rosy pocket, ashes, ashes, they all fall down.
Found it. It's right here.
Yes, it is.
I don't see anything.
Once we get this far, we need this calling card thing.
A calling card. I see. Making the target believe that the treasure is in danger will cause it to materialize. That's quite a bold trick.
Huh? She understood?
Joker, we'll defer to you regarding its timing.
Okay, guys, let's get ready for the heist.
The next time we enter that treasure room will be after we send out the calling card.
And that Kaneshiro bastard only showed his stupid face once.
That doesn't matter. As long as we steal the treasure, we'll change his heart. Then let's act as the Phantom Thieves should and send the calling card. It's on you, Joker.
If you wish to train or explore further before sending it, that decision is purely yours.
Now, I know I saved beforehand, and then here I am having to go back to the safe room anyways, but it's fine. It's more or less to be on the safe side, really.
We can rest here.
Alright, well, there really isn't... Yeah, this place doesn't really have that many safe zones, to be honest. Which is another reason why I did that. I'm getting an uneasy feeling.
Come inside. We've much to discuss.
There's a matter we must discuss with you. Enter. That's fine, I wanted to go into here anyways.
What do you think, inmate? Surprise!
Very much so, actually. Siren?
This is a failsafe to ensure you do not neglect your rehabilitation. It's intended to push you into performing executions. We call it a fusion alarm.
It's a warning system that tells you when you've been slacking off on your duties. When you hear this sound, the first things on your mind should be this place and executions.
Wow.
You must become stronger for the sake of your rehabilitation.
Executions will be much more severe when the alarm is sounding. The result of this is that any fused personas will be further strengthened.
However, the more executions that you perform during the alarm, the higher the chance of an accident occurring. With that in mind, you must prepare more than usual while performing executions in the midst of an alarm.
The alarm will sound after you've endured numerous repeated battles. Make certain you come here as soon as you hear it. Got that?
Got it.
Good. You'd better better make excellent use of the alarm.
So this is a Royale specific thing as well. This wasn't really a thing before. Ah, Jesus. Alright, so anyways. A fusion alarm. A fusion alarm may occur after winning a battle in the metaverse. During the alarm, the Velvet Room will turn red and the execution results will differ. Personas will gain more stats values, different skills, and max skill inheritance slots. Using guillotine, electric chair, or the same execution method multiple times will cause an accident. An accident may occur if you use the persona that was made during the alarm as the material, but there is a chance that the stat values might increase even more. When an accident occurs, you'll be told to leave. The alarm would also end if you leave after a fusion. You can speak to the wardens to stop the alarm without fusing.
Well then, continue to devote yourself to your rehabilitation.
I need a faith persona anyways.
Pursue rehabilitation with all your body and soul.
It would seem an alarm has been raised. Choose your next course wisely for the sake of your rehabilitation. Is that Justine or Caroline? Oh, they're both doing stretches. Or is that Justine? Or Caroline? No, they're both doing stretches. Anyways.
Alarm time, inmate!
So, fusions are more effective during alarms, but if you keep treading the same ground in your fusions, you might not get results you expect, so look out.
Prepare for the unexpected!
This is an alarm fusion.
I need a faith persona. I'm gonna be extremely upset if I don't get a faith persona.
Begin searching. Is this something you need?
Ooh, I still can get a counselor one though. Ooh, still, before I do any of that,
You wish to view the compend. This is the path you have walked.
whoops.
You wish to register a persona.
What? Done already? What? What was that?
Oh, come on. Dang it, whatever.
Now,
One of
let
my
us
favorite
observe.
duties.
Choose wisely!
Shoot.
Get ready for this!
So I want the counselor persona. Who do I want to get rid of? Justice? I'll keep the justice. I really don't need those.
It is neither remarkable nor unremarkable. Choose which skills to inherit.
Personas possess unique properties known as traits. Traits are capable of being inherited during fusion. Should you make use of this properly, you could very well conclude with a nigh unstoppable persona. However, some special traits cannot be inherited. In any case, only one trait can be inherited during fusion, so choose carefully. I really don't care what this one gets. Alright, I can get all of these pretty much.
Expect a modest gift of power.
Your respective confidant relationship is at rank 5. You may see great power. Are you saying this persona is acceptable?
Now, let us begin.
I am Nigimatima. Kindness is a blessing of repose. I shall become a mask and grant tranquility to your soul. You're still only level 22. It seems your newly born persona has more power than one normally would. Name? Something is about to happen to a skill. Will you permit this? Do it? Oh. Okay. That is interesting. Behold, the Counselor Confidant is awakening your persona's hidden power. And then he got Divine Grace, which increases the effective healing skills by 50%. How about that? It turned out great. Your new persona is temporarily overflowing with power. You might get some unexpected results if you use this one in a ritual during the alarm. Even if it's not the results you expect, something big will happen, so you better make it work for you. I can hear the strain of the guillotine. It may be dangerous to keep using it at the moment. Ooh, I can get a higher level one. Still, I don't see the point really in doing that, but I might as well have some fun with it.
You can't handle it.
Oh darn, it won't let me. Okay. Well, I'm only level 29 too, so that means I only can do so much. Whatever, fool for fool. Or should I get star? No, that'll get rid of my justice.
You okay with this?
Oh. Cool. This persona born within one who held a fate outside that of your tale of rebellion. However, that persona still bears the power of its original owner, and shall be of great help to you.
Choose which skills to inherit.
Let's see. Increases effect period of skill cast on allies by 1 turn. Decreases SP sports skills. Decreases SP cost of healing skills by half. Sure. Anyways, I can give him Recarm. Media. Garu. That. No.
Expect a modest gift of power.
Your respective confidant relationship is at rank 5. You may see great power. Are you certain this persona is acceptable? Go ahead.
Both of you to work.
Oh my god. Oh. It gave me Orpheus back. Well, that's fine, I guess. That mask means you're my master. Me become loyal guard dog.
Well now,
Oh,
a
it
most
seems
unexpected turn of events.
the results did not go as planned. I guess that's fine. I wanted to see if Orpheus was, or Orthrus was the one that I needed anyways. The rehabilitation equipment cannot take any more at this time. Unfortunately, we must disengage the alarm now. You will have to take your leave while the equipment undergoes maintenance. Wait, no, gosh dang it.
Hey!
What are you doing? We should get going. Damn it, I wasn't done.
Do you need something?
It seems you long to be in prison, so I can grant that wish for you. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Still, at least the alarm's not going, and I can now check for this. What do you want, inmate? Check the penal labor. What is it, inmate? Need to check on your penal labor? We are looking for amni-no-uzamine that has the skill Fray.
Hmm?
Oh. Okay, I don't... Actually, I need to write that down.
What?
Just so that I can remember it. I might as well do it on this same piece of paper because it doesn't really matter. Or not paper, but sticky note? Yeah, sticky note. Anyways. So Ami. There we go. Yeah, so Ami. Uzume. That has Fei, which shouldn't really be too hard since that's a simple skill. And if need be, I can just give it the skill. Okay.
Hmm?
What was that?
What are you doing, inmate? You don't have time to be lying around. Here, our final leave. The voice reached... Try your own. Reverse, repel, chosen, cruel, save, world. Forgot about that. I feel like I can hear a voice coming from somewhere.
Do you have...
Are you finished?
What?
I want to go back.
It is time, inmate.
I forgot about that. But anyways, that's okay.
What do you want to do?
We've secured our route to the treasure. Do you want to get out of here? Return to the real world. Now returning to the real world from Kaneshiro's palace. Thank you for your hard work. Bum bum. Oh boy. Still, all of this just from one infiltration.
Yes!
We finally secured our route to the treasure. All we need to do now is send the calling card.
Okay.
Indeed, we have finished the pre-arrangements, and now we shall face the true test. But this is no time to panic, Joker. Let us ensure we succeed after having come so far. I'm so sick of how few customers I get during rainy season. You did great. You tired? When are we gonna send a calling card? We should hurry it up. I have to agree, the earlier the better in my book. There is no assurance he will keep his promise after all. What are your thoughts on the matter, Makoto? Honestly, I can't wait to send it. I want to put an end to his nasty crimes as soon as possible. Okay. Damn, I gotta step up my game. You guys are super passionate. We'll be ready to go whenever you are. See, that's when I look at it.
I'm a sharpshooter at Boost Masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a sharpshooter.
Well, since it's raining.
Now listen up.
What do you want to do?
The weather's bad today, but it's easier to focus on studying when you're stuck inside anyways.
Make sure your clothes up.
That very much is true. Oh, shoot. Yeah, that's okay. I'll get a little bit of my knowledge up. But man, oh man, you were in the zone. Your pen hardly stopped moving.
Well then.
I should have paid attention to the confidants I could have done. Oh well. I don't have enough money to do what I want. Haven't there been a lot of pictures leaked lately? Want me to get you an easy job? Or get you a job? It's real easy. So many weirdos lately. Is it that psychotic breakdown thing? Been hard to meet my quota. I gotta find some suckers. Hey, did you hear? There's a famous fortune teller in Shinjuku.
I know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
I read about that online. The beautiful fortune teller or something. I hear she's pretty good. A lot of people say her predictions came true. Some say she can divine your very destiny. Maybe she can tell me who my soulmate will be. I think I'll pay her a visit. A fortune teller in Shinjuku, huh? Didn't we see her when we met with that journalist? She seems pretty popular. She said she's there at night. Should we pay her a visit too? I don't think I ever really did pay her a visit before. In the original game.
Good morning.
Morning. I've been thinking a lot about personas and palaces since yesterday. That floating bank really reflects Kanashiro's personality. He's flying around so no one can trace his steps. He doesn't trust anyone. It certainly explains why security was so tight.
At any rate?
In any case, all that's left is the calling card. When are you going to send it? Not today.
Yes.
Alright, we do still have time. I suppose it wouldn't be good to rush into things. I'm free after school though. I'll be ready to go anytime. Makoto, you okay? Has Katashiro threatened you or anything? He's been demanding money, but I choose to ignore those messages. Is that okay? Have any scary men shown up at your house? No. Kanashiro still has the photographs in his possession, remember? Perhaps that advantage is why he doesn't feel any urgency to act. So, do you think we're safe now, for now then? Yep. You're wrong. Just like Yusuke said, those pictures are bad news for us. We'll need to change Kanashiro's heart as soon as possible. Agreed. I will do everything I can to help. I don't really care, but still. Okay, that's about the palace. On Kami, Ryuji, Yusuke. By the way, if I can check is to do this, so he's not available right now. So Yusuke, Kami, books. Welcome, what can I do for you? You're returning a DVD? Thank you very much. Is there anything else you need? Rent a DVD. Kindness, proficiency, kindness. Do that for more proficiency. That's right.
Somewhere.
I don't care.
Does the vibe in Shibuya feel different to you lately? The girls are more guarded than usual. Patience is a virtue at times like this. Don't try to be as cool as Akechi. Go for more casual. More casual? Wait. How would I do that? You know, take her out to a cafe or something instead of a bar. Anyways, we do this. You again.
Come on.
I need to be level 4, I believe, in guts.
Okay.
Solo
You should be
treasure.
grateful.
Another reason why I wasn't really worried about spending money in the palace. And besides,
I guess that's fine. You should be grateful. I guess that's fine. You should be grateful. I guess that's fine. You should be grateful. I guess that's fine. Alright, sounds good. Don't break it, okay?
and like I said, this is when stuff really starts spending or costing more money, which is why I only
That's what your
focus
chip was
on
at.
people that are in my party.
That one? Take your time. Alright, which one? Okay, sounds good. That's what you're choosing. You better not use it to pull a prank. Alright, which one? Don't break it, okay? Sounds good. That's what you're choosing. Like it? Alright, which one? You better not use it to pull a prank. Alright, sounds good. Alright, which one? Sounds good. Alright, which one? How's that? Sounds good. That's what you're choosing. Like it? Okay. Alright, which one?
Let's see. Busy boost, confused boost, forget boost, sleep boost, rage boost. I don't really care about any of those.
Alright.
Doesn't look like I can sell the guns anymore, but
Come
whatever.
again.
Still got plenty of money.
Hey, hey!
I'm gonna try to see if I can get something really good.
Hey, hey!
This thing is shaking a lot. I smell soap from the bathhouse next door.
Oh,
Ooh, it looks like it's done.
and
Ooh, this is much cleaner than I expected. Succubus pajamas, and 2 old pajamas, and...
let's head back.
Alright. The only reason why I did that was just so that I can see if I can get something better.
Ah, you're back.
Hey,
The popular fortune teller must be on the same one that predicted... that popular fortune teller must be the same one that predicted horrible misfortune for Ryuji, right? She must have some kind of trick. Maybe we should check it out. Depends. Well, sorry, we'll check her out later, because... Well, Kenshi wants me, but before I do any of that... Crossword puzzle!
hey, hey!
Let's see what it is. I'm probably gonna have to look up the answer. I'm gonna see the answer and then cry, to be honest. Which one am I on? Number 9? Already? Oh, conference, okay. Yeah, that sounds understandable. I've got it, the answer is conference. So, this is when the press is brought together to hear and report on some kind of information being made public. They can be either planned or assembled last minute. When press conferences are held, different entrances and exits are usually established so that so the speakers won't get bombarded by the press as they make their leave.
Alright.
I see.
Oh wow, even I could have figured that one out.
Nice.
Maybe you've got a bit smarter after solving these crossword puzzles. Just the help of my knowledge a little bit. And now... I'm in Kichijuji right now. I found myself with a bit of time on my hands. If you feel so inclined, perhaps you could meet me here and we could chat for a while. I feel like I've become closer with Takechi thanks to the Justice Persona Angel. Nice. Anyways, what's the plan? Are we gonna hang out with Takechi? Go see. I found a respectable cafe here in Kichijoji. Don't worry, my treat, of course. I guess I'll find some way to occupy myself in the meantime. The cake here the cakes here are fairly popular. I've been wanting to try it for myself. You got a sweet tooth, huh? Well, I don't hate sweets, but I'm not exactly partial to them. Fads tend to be fairly similar, so I'm more curious about its popularity than its taste. Well, why don't we give it a try?
It was quite nice.
It was delicious after all. I actually enjoyed that more than I thought I would. Hey look, isn't that him? Oh, you mean that guy who's on TV these days? Who was he again? Wasn't his name Ketchi-kun? You know, the next generation detective prince. Should we ask him for an autograph? It might be something worth bragging about. Oh, looks like I've been spotted. I can shoo them away. I don't think that'd work out well. I have a public image to think about. Is someone important here? Who is it, Cass? Is it a celebrity? Looks like I'm out of time. I wish I could have relaxed a little longer, though. We should go. You've done nothing wrong. Sorry, but I think it's best to leave. I'm only going to cause problems if I stay. A shame I don't have glasses like you. Maybe I should have been able to get out of this situation. Or I would have been able. How about we find out?
Hold on a moment.
Hey, what are you... Oh, he's back this time. I'll get his autograph for... Hey, is that boy really Akechi-kun? You know, now that I see him up close, I'm not sure. Maybe you were seeing things. I don't remember the show too well, but I'm pretty sure he didn't look like that. Aw, if he was the real thing, I could have bragged about meeting him. I can't believe you actually did that. I suppose I'd better learn to watch what I say around you. You looked great. Is that so? Well, who else could make a peasant of the detective prince? Still, there's no knowing how things may go unless you give it a try.
Thank you.
I think I've learned a lot, or learned a valuable lesson. Yeah, valuable lesson. Thank you. I can sense Akechi's gratitude towards me. Already up to rank 3.
All right.
Look like our coffee's gone cold. Why don't we order new ones?
I'll see you later.
See you next time. Hello? It's a shame our discussion was interrupted today. I was rather enjoying having a breather with you. But you certainly surprised me today. I can't believe we got out of that with such a basic trick. It was an interesting experience, but I definitely don't want to go through that ordeal ever again. I saw firsthand what happens when I'm too careless with my words around you. Wasn't it fun? You have a twisted concept of fun. Though, if you dress as me next time, I think I might agree. I could use a stunt double. You and I aren't terribly different in height. I'm sure my clothes would fit you. If we do this, it'll have to be carefully planned, of course. I'll be dictating everything from hair to accessories. Nobody will notice the switch, I'm sure. We've proved it today. Most people can't see beyond the superficial. Oops, I've an early start tomorrow, so I'll have to excuse myself. See you soon. Nice. Ah, you were able to grab a seat. Why don't you read something until we get there? Beyond the buns, rediscovered the charms of Chinatown.
Oh!
It's Moromachi Chinatown, huh? Wow, the pictures really show how lively that place is. Everything from high-class traditional cuisine to street food like Xiaolongbao. Or Bao. This seems like a fun place to explore and try out all different cuisine.
Wow!
So you finished reading Chinese sweets? There are so many shops in Chinatown, aren't they? Japan's largest Chinatown gourmet Chinese restaurants line the streets. 4,000 years of history. Take a walk through a foreign city. Enjoy the stale food, or the stale, the stale food and souvenirs.
All right.
Or whatever. Anyways, you should invite someone to go to Moromachi Chinatown sometime. Oh, we're almost at the station. I'd say that was efficient use of your time. see, I'm on 623 already. Jesus. Alright. I hate how much it rains this time of year. Speaking of rain, did you know that the Buzu was originally female? According to one theory, it came from a Chinese paper doll of a girl, the Sao Qing Yang. When it came to Japan, it looked like a monk praying for sunny weather, and became male. In the history of the world, it's not uncommon to twist people's genders for politics or religion. Now then, Monkey-kun, please look at this picture.
Here's a question.
Some say this tarot card is based off of a woman named Joan. Now, do you know what this woman's position was? Pope.
This is it.
Oh, not bad.
That's correct. Pope John was a significant figure from the medieval ages. You're quite the history buff. Joan, or Johanna, or Johann, I'm sorry, as some historians argue, was the Pope of Rome, even though women couldn't be priests. As such, she was a legendary figure, sometimes thought of as an anti-church symbol. Wow, really? Monkey-kun seems kind of smart, doesn't he?
Nice going!
Wow, you must be really smart to be able to answer a question like that. Still haven't ranked up yet. According to the legends, Johann was a cross-dressing girl brought from Athens to Rome. Praised throughout the city for her wisdom, she was eventually chosen by the people as pope. However, when it was discovered that she was a woman, she was stoned to death. This incident was regarding a taboo by the church. As a result, Johann was stricken from history books. As long as they can do the job, it doesn't matter if they're man or woman. Sheesh, some people. Well then.
Hey.
There are 16 days left before Kaneshiro delivers on his threat. Aren't you gonna send the card? Anyways, so on that note, I'm gonna end this one here because we are getting close to that 1 hour mark. I hope you guys are all enjoying this as much as I am, and I shall see you all later. Alright.